talented centers matching up head. Lineup here for the Bucks. That'll be a 5-second call.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Brooke Lopez. Allen is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's MP. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position. It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. Three-pointer. And Beauchamp gets it to go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Milwaukee.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college. Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Indiana moving it around. Smith scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Duarte passes to Smith. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Martin from outside. No good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Halliburton right side.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently. 2.
First trip to the line for him here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Halliburton hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Rose kicks to Martin. He got it up. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Chris Middleton has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Gas pedal time. Here are your Indiana.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Martin is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Beauchamp in at the shooting guard position. And it's Martin missing. Pacers trail by 16. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Bucks leading by 19. Giannis dishes to Martin. Takes a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill.
Substitution on the court.
56 seconds left here in the second. Right side, Martin. Hits the three-point bomb. Martin's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Halliburton passes to Orte. There's the double team with Martin. For 3. Pass to Mathurin. Over Holiday. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP deciding where to go with it. He gets it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's Milwaukee, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback.
Substitution
Deciding to change it up. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Jackson and Turner man the post position. And it's Freeman in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pacers' 5. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Passes it to Mathurin. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Martin with the bucket. And certainly Greg MP has done a lot of damage outside the arc in this one.
He's looked very comfortable from that range, especially when he sees Owens in front of him.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Martin. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Here's Martin. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And MP has really brought his A game tonight, hadn't he, Greg? Knowing he needed to face off against Shep Owens.
Yeah, and it's clear that he took this matchup very seriously. It's the kind of game you circle on your calendar. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Count it.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Martin from outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, we've got Allen. Martin is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rose, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
McConnell passes to Sosa. Here's Nemhard. And Smith gets double-teamed. Let's go. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Cousins, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Pacers making a change here. Neesmith has checked in. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
That's good from McConnell.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
And both free throws good for McConnell. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
It's stolen by Martin. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Cousins, and the layup's good off the glass. Cousins has got 6 in the quarter.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
The pass to Neesmith. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. The shot's good from Smith.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
It's Martin on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers.
Milwaukee foul. Derrick Rose. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard.
First one falls for him. The Bucks making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Martin's checked in. Hield kicks to Halliburton. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Three-pointer, Martin. The rebound by Turner.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hield can't hit. Now here's Rose. And here's Martin. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Indiana ball. Substitution on the court.
And the foul called on MP.
Martin.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah,
At the line.
that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
That's good from McConnell. And both free throws good for McConnell. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
There it is. Good game last night.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle plays, rebounding, just cheering my teammates on in the game.
Just to see me be able to dunk on the game, just see.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean,
Substitution on the court.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Lopez passes to Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Martin, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Hey, watch left. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
Smith, he's checked in for Turner.
Jalen Smith.
Indiana leading. To the paint. Here's Smith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
From the baseline, and he knocks the jumper down. Martin's got his second basket of the game.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
A nice shot by Smith.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Milwaukee has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Martin. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Down low. Rebounded by Lopez.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Martin up top. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Martin's got 9 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Matherin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Martin outside. Here's Rose. Martin outside. He got it off in time. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done.
Fans, it's time to get loud.
And this team's making substitutions here. Here's Turner. In his last outing, he had 11 points. To the inside, Jackson. That one's good. This game is all even. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. And it's Duarte in at the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Matherin.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second period. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Milwaukee has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. From deep, MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Off offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Here's Matherin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Duarte. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Chris Duarte. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Allen comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Derrick Rose in for DiVincenzo.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And here's MP from outside. The Pacers pull it in. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Allen. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Rose. Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday finds Martin. Fires for 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Duarte. Middleton covering. Here's Matherin. To the middle. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Smith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Jalen Smith.
The Pacers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Back to Duarte. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Duarte's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
56.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Matherin. Right side Hield. Here's Owens for the lead. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Martin. They've got DeMarcus Cousins. MP is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, you love it. DeMarcus Cousins drawing the defensive attention and still has the court awareness to make the play.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And here's MP from outside. That one's no good. 9 for 11 from the field. Indiana trailing here. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And in terms of shots from beyond the arc, MP just making it rain.
And that has to bother Owens. Never fun when your rival is making range shots look easy.
Boy, how quick off the floor is Shep Owens? Just punches that one in.
And here's MP from outside. And another three for Milwaukee.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Matherin. Outside heel. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. Martin's got 11 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Matherin. Back to heel. Halliburton's got an open look. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Halliburton's got 13.
Halliburton a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
From deep, MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Martin outside. It'll count. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Milwaukee now, and a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. The Pacers shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. And Martin comes to help. There's Jackson with the 3, and again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Jackson on the wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
The Bucks making a switch here. Portis has checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Martin right side. Over Owens. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 37. Well, looking at the numbers, MP has been on point in his mid-range game.
He doesn't seem phased at all when Owens or anyone else tries to contest him on that part of the floor.
Offensive board. Count it. Good.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Hangs in the air. The shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Turner. Smith outside. And here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
From deep, MP. Smith with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the dunk by Jackson.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And it's been a performance that every point guard strives for. Orchestrating, facilitating, keeping everyone involved, creating easy buckets. As a teammate, you love playing with a leader like this.
And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for Milwaukee, Martin. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Indiana calls timeout. They trail by 7. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Owens, and he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, that's a gutsy shot by Owens, and he comes away with some important points now for his team.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
At the line for Milwaukee,
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. And it's the Pacers with the ball.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Tipped away.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
substitution on the court.
Indiana on offense. They trail by 9. McConnell from outside. The shot, no good. Here's Rose. Pass to Martin. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson.